Right, so today we've got another new product from Absima. This is another radio set similar to the one I've previously had a look at. This is not as high end as the other one. By all means, it's still a great radio. It's 2.4 GHz, 3 channels. It's still got a nice big display. One feature that this has that the CR3P didn't have is it's actually got a waterproof receiver, which is something quite nice. That this is aimed at more of the sort of someone that's having a bit of fun, not so much the racer. I'm not saying that it can't be used by a racer, it's still very capable, but the waterproof receiver is something that a lot of maybe even off-road racing drivers would like as well. It's just quite convenient. We'll take a look at the box. As we can see, we've just got a nice sort of sturdy cardboard box, a picture of the transmitter on it, and Absima logos telling you about the 2.4 system it runs on. It's a 3 channel, again waterproof receiver, and it's got a big display. More pictures on the side. I apologise about the glare, there's not much I can do about that. And on the back there's some information telling you all its different features and the AA batteries that it requires. I'll just read some of these specifications out. We've got 10 model memory, servo trim, ABS, dual rate, expo, 3 channels, endpoint adjustment, servo reverse, and an illuminated display. The 3 channel receiver is waterproof and it also has a failsafe built in. There's some information on the back about Absima themselves and where the company is. On the side here you will find more information about the receiver and the display. I guess you could pause that if you want to read it. There isn't really much interest in here. It just tells you about the size of the receiver, which is 35 by 21 by 12 millimeters, and it only weighs a mere 10 grams. And up here we're just telling us that the big illuminated display shows all the functions. And we're back to the front. We'll zoom it back out a bit, and we'll take this transmitter out of the box. So just pull this tab. So back in the box is this booklet we've got here, the instruction booklet, and it just goes over all the different functions, how to use the wheel and the different buttons. First thing we'll find is the receiver. We've got the receiver, an aerial tube and a bind plug, and a little note inside telling you about how to bind them. And obviously there's the R3FS is the standard one, and the R3WP is the included one. WP, as you can imagine, means waterproof. And we'll put that off to the side. Transmitter itself is packaged in a plastic casing. I mean, it's not closed cell foam, but I wouldn't expect to see any damage. The cardboard of the box itself is quite sturdy. I'd say it's adequate, especially for the price paid. You're not really expecting much, but the money saved in packaging shows on the transmitter. Right, so onto the transmitter, and the transmitter itself, it's a plastic body. We'll start off with the wheel itself. It's similar to the wheel found on the CR3P. It has the same really nice soft rubber grip. I really like that actually. It's a really nice rubber foam sort of grip, very soft and nice to use. The wheel is pretty much the same, although this has got a green tinge to it instead of silver. I think it looks quite nice actually. And we've got some branding at the bottom. So CR3P 2.4 radio system. Up here AFHDS, automatic frequency hopping digital system, which is the system that is used by this radio. Another logo up here. You've got steering trim, throttle trim, and the channel 3 trim. Channel 3 itself, the switch is here, and this is this switch here. I think that's dual rate. We'll find that out. And at the back, another nice sort of, looks like a brushed aluminium effect logo at the back. A trigger under here, quite nice and definitely soft, but still got a good bit of feel to it. It's a drop down radio, something really popular these days. I certainly don't mind it. I think it's quite good. It's just a lot easier to hold. Over here I've got the scroll wheel and the enter button. Got the return key, the bind key. This is sort of a flush button, you're not going to want to press that by accident. Return, bind and set. And at the back we've got the USB input. That's for charging the transmitter. And we'll put some batteries in it and take a look later on.